I've had some friends ask me to make a video on how I formulate my turmeric capsules. So I'm going to show you my recipe. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I kind of have a certain blend that works for me. And I use this for digestive health, heartburn especially, upset stomach, and joint health. So you guys can do your own research on all that, but I just want to show you what works for me. Now in this batch, I'm omitting a third ingredient. I usually use turmeric, organic peppercorns, and organic ginger powder. However, I'm out of ginger, and you really don't have to utilize that. So what I use is kind of an old, what is this? This is a Braun coffee grinder. And I use this for all of my grinding of herbs. I make dehydrated garlic powder, so I used that last time and I didn't clean it out because I don't mind the garlic in here. It's not really a big deal. Actually, garlic's really good for digestive health anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a link to this stuff down below. I get this on Amazon, and I get my peppercorns sometimes locally, or on Amazon if they have organic peppercorns. But this has been a pretty good brand, and I've been getting it in turmeric powder lately. And this is USDA certified organic. Seems to be pretty good. This is from India. I try not to get the stuff out of that one country that starts with a C. So anyway, here's what I do. First of all, I do up some peppercorns. So I like to put my peppercorns in the grinder. It's gonna get noisy, folks. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna grind this into a really fine powder. The finer, the better. See what it looks like. Is that what I want? Let me check. No, I want it a little finer than that. Oh man, that sure smells good in here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, this batch has a little bit more moisture than I'm used to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna transfer this over into here. And I don't do a lot of this at a time because I like my turmeric pills or capsules very fresh. So if I'm using turmeric root, dried turmeric root, it seems to be a little bit of a brighter orange color. But this was a pretty good batch. I actually like this brand a lot. So what I do is I do 3 of these. And I don't care if you're using teaspoons, tablespoons, whatever. I start out with 3 of the turmeric. Then what I do is I usually use like a 1-to-3 ratio here, okay? And what I'll do is I'll stir this up. And I kind of know now by the color. And you guys can vary this in each batch. This happened to be pretty strong. I usually start off with a 1-to-3 ratio. I'm gonna go with not quite a heaping spoon. And that's gonna give me about what I want right there. And I have really no scientific way. You really can't mess this up. The deal is though, you have to have the pepper for your body to absorb the turmeric. Otherwise you're just gonna pass the turmeric and it's not gonna do you any good. Some people don't like to use a lot of pepper. Some do. I've made the batches that are a little heavy and I really haven't had a problem. But there you go. That's how I do it. Now, what do I do with the rest of this? So I'll usually put this in a baggie if I just made too much, and I'll save it for the next batch. How many will this make? Well, stay tuned for part 2 and I'll show you. All right, leave questions or comments down below. But remember, a 3-to-1 or a 1-to-3. See how it goes. If you want to add a little bit more pepper in there, you can. That's how I make my turmeric.